to hear what the Spirit says. So it's a slower path. It's easy for a teacher to stand up, let's say Mark, stand up and say, okay, this means this, this, and this. Now you believe that. But what's that? What does that mean? That means you're learning from a man. And this man may be wrong. That's why in Acts 2:17, after Paul came to the Bereans, and he's bringing the Old Testament, and he's saying, hey, listen, the Messiah's been here. These are Jews. He said, the Messiah's here already. He was crucified. He's done his thing, and you must accept him as your Messiah. And they go, whoa, wait a minute. And he says, well, it says in Isaiah, and then he'd give a passage. So what they did, they were Bereans. They were looking at the scriptures that Paul used, and saying, wait a minute, does that really mean? Now, they're in the same place, Gene. They've been told by their rabbis that this is not happening, or it's going to happen some other way, or something is different going to happen. And here's Paul, and he's saying, this is what happened. Now, Paul had some pretty good credentials. He was a rabbi. He studied under Gamaliel. I can't say very good. Gamaliel. And he was very educated. So when he's teaching the scriptures, the Old Testament, they know this man is very learned, and he's saying that Jesus is the Messiah. So what did they do? They didn't dismiss him. The Bereans were more noble. They didn't dismiss him. Thessalonians, they said, hogwash, we're not going to listen to you. They would not listen to him. This is what most people do today. They will not listen to you. They will not listen to you. Oh, matter of fact, I think that's in the scriptures. That scripture says right here, and this is John. John wrote in 1 John 4:5, we are from God. Whoever is not from God does not listen to us. So that's where I can go real quick. Hey, did you know? And they won't listen to me. They're a brother. I said, did you know Jesus is coming back and saying, everybody says that. Well, he's coming. Can I show you? See, they're not listening. And that's what it says. We are from God. Whoever is not from God does not listen to us. By this we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. And most of the church is in a spirit of error. So what we have to do is we have to be willing to say, look, this is what God says. And we have to have our doctrine solidified ourselves. You can't accept Mark's doctrine. But what we can do is say, God, is Mark's doctrine correct? And if we have ears to hear, then he should confirm or deny.